Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're brand new, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're returning, welcome back. For those of you that may not know, on my channel you can find some trash to treasures, DIYs, look for less, thrift flips, trash flips, home decor, a little bit of cooking, basically anything that has to do with the home and home decor. For today's video, I'm participating in a challenge hosted by Domestic Diva DIY. Sonia is one super talented lady. She does, DIY, trash to treasure, thrift flips, furniture painting on her DIY channel. She's also got a cooking channel as well as a home channel. So please check out her channels. I'll have her main channel linked in the description below. For the challenge, we were supposed to create a home sign any way that we wanted to. It was kind of like creative freedom. So I'll show you what I've done. For my first project, I'm going to make a little home sign out of this. I'm going to paint out the sides in white, and I'm going to write in black on here. All right. So always do it with pencil to make sure that you like the spacing. There. Very simple, quick and easy. Not liking the way this Sharpie's working, so I'll use this one. Home. There we go. I think it turned out really nice. Then I will be using my Rust-Oleum chalked paint to paint out the sides. So I'm going to go ahead and paint the sides of this white using my Rust-Oleum chalked linen white. And that is it. Once this is painted, that is the project. I'll show you what it looks like in my 3-tiered tray. It's really simple, and it's just something that I needed to fill, like I always needed to fill my trays. And I had this little piece of wood left over from a project anyway. So it didn't cost anything, and like I said, it's just a filler for those trays. This piece of plywood is left over from a project, and it's the perfect size. So I'm just going to go ahead and sand this down a little bit just to get some of the little pieces of wood that are kind of hanging off of there. And then I'll go ahead and wax it. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm all about staining using wax. So I'm using my Annie Sloan black wax. And I'm using my brush from Lowe's. So I'm just going to apply some of the black wax first. And I just want it to kind of like pre-stain the wood a little bit. Then I'm going to use the Annie Sloan Soft Wax in Dark. So I'm not going to do like a whole wax tutorial, but whenever you're applying this wax, like try to go in like as much of a random circular or whatever motion. Yeah, so random or circular motion, just for the wax to look better on your piece. Once you have the amount of wax that you want, like you have the look that you're going for, you should wipe off some of the excess wax. So that's what I did. And here's what you get. You can let it dry off a little bit just to set it in. It usually takes about a half an hour to an hour. So that's what I'm going to do. And while that's drying, I'm going to create some letters to write my home sign using my Cricut. So here they are cut out. I remembered, well, as I was peeling this off, I remember that you had my settings set as paper instead of vinyl. So I had to use my little scorer to further cut the letters because it didn't quite go all the way through, but it worked out okay. So you see me doing that. Now you can use transfer paper to transfer your vinyl, or you can, for this case, just because they were such big letters, I just took them off that way. I didn't use transfer paper. Probably would have been a better idea to use the transfer paper, but that's okay. And I always like to add a little bit of extra on the sides of the vinyl, just in case when I'm painting I go a little bit nuts with the brush so I don't get it on my wood. So you just want to dab on and paint on the paint that you're using. The dabbers work really well. I'm just using this brush from the dollar store because it was, honestly, because it was closest to me. And I'm just painting in the words. Because the sign is so big, it's okay to paint it on. If the letters were smaller, you should use a dabber or a stencil brush because it'll make it, it'll work better. So you can set that to dry. So and while that was drying for the O, I took this little takeout container and I cut out the top part because that was the size of my O that I wanted, and I'm going to be making a wreath. Originally I thought I would use boxwood, that's why you see the boxwood on there, but then it wasn't gluing on the way I wanted it to, so I decided to wrap it in this jute rope. So again, I'm using my hot glue gun, and you just want to wrap it all the way around. I'm doing this so I can cover all of the black. Once you have it all covered, then you need to attach it somehow to your board. So what I did was I just took one of those little picture frame nails, again, that I got at the Dollar Tree, and I just hammered it in on the sign. Now you could hot glue it to the sign, you could use permanent glue, it's up to you. This was just what I chose to do. That way it doesn't make it too permanent. And then you fit it in between your letters. So here it is what it looks like on the home side. Now I decided that I was thinking that just the plain O with the jute rope is a little bit too bland, so I'll show you kind of two versions of it. So here it is without the just the plain, and then the next picture will show you with the flowers. So let me know what you guys think of each one of those, whether you like, which one you like better. This one with the flowers or the one before. Make sure you check out the playlist, which is going to be linked below. Make sure you check out Sonia's channels. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, or at least consider subscribing. Especially if you liked what you saw, and if you did like what you see, make sure you hit that like button, and once you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can get notifications of new videos. Check out the videos that I'm recommending for you at the end here, and let me know what you think of my home signs. So the finished product for the big sign is here, and this is just in my front hall, and then I have the little home sign that I made for my tiered trays. I have it in my lemon themed tiered tray right over here. Thank you so much for watching and stopping by today. Enjoy your weekend, have an excellent day, and stay safe, everyone.